What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our Tales of Arise video. Last time, we made our way to the Forbidden Zone through the Renan City. Through Lennigus. Sorry, I couldn't remember the name for a second. And we saw our first memory, of the whole party got to see it, which was nice, of Alphen's past. And, you know, we got to see him talking to Naori, so everyone got to see what Naori actually looks like. And now we are officially in the Forbidden Zone, and we're going to see what is on the horizon. Which, it seems like there's definitely going to be a boss fight right here. If you're going to heal me right away.
やりどうやってここに
待てなんだか様子が変だ
なんだなんかまともじゃなさそうだぞ
ああまるであの禁猟の外で遭遇した兵士たちのようだ
So it is the red woman. What the heck?
召喚した
バカな彼女の力であのような芸当が
話は後だ来るぞ
Alright. Tormented limbs.
マスターコアみたいな石の力みたいだけどなもの彼女はどこから
とにかくまずズーグルを片付けて彼女を抑えるんだ
急所を攻めるのが上策だ
こいつ突っ込んでくるぞ
それを止めるために
Yeah, we gotta hit the thing in his chest. Just gonna keep stabbing away. Ow. I made a mistake. I kept holding down the button until my health was gone. Thank you. Well, this could be a problem. It's a lot of damage everyone's taking. Okay, can we, like... Here. You know what? There we go.
真骨だ。かなり追い込んでいるぞ。何があるかわからない。
Get him, Law. エンデ
灼熱のバーンストライク。
あとは彼女だけだ。
フィアリー、私の声が聞こえるか？フィアリー。
また何か召喚する気だよ。術者の力を上回る術は負荷が大きい。何度も使えば彼女自身が持たないわ。ティオハリム。
すまん。
Oh boy.
ヒヤッとしたぜ。大丈夫か？
ああ、気を失わせただけだ。
そうじゃない。あんたのことだ。
すまないが、彼女を治療してやってもらいたい。
ええ。ただ目を覚ました時正気に戻っているとは限らないわよ。それにここ本当は入っちゃいけない場所なんだよね。このままここに置いていくわけにもいかないんじゃないの？
それは
僕が引き受けよう。あんたは？
アバキール、なぜここに？
君のことが気になってね、後をつけてきたんだ。タルニガスの死の話も聞いてしまった。すまない。そんな事情があったなんて。
私が自分に都合のいい嘘をついているとは思わないのか？
これでも多少は君のことを理解しているつもりだよ。フィアリエのことは任せてくれ。何をするのかは聞かないけど、うまくいくことを祈ってるよ、ティオ。
すまない。
Looks like we're moving forward.
いいご友人ですね。
昔からそうだった。常に一歩後ろに立って目立たずに気を回しすぎるフィアリエにも気の毒なことをした。
彼女がああなったのは自分のせいだと思っているのですか？
彼女をけしかけた何者かがこちらが手出しづらいのを承知でそうしたのは明らかだ。君もだ。君もフィアリエも私と関わったことで大切な身内を失った。
兄の死の直接の原因はケルザレクであり、彼を操ったアウメドラです。タルニガスの死にしても本当の原因はスルドブリガであり、ひいてはレナの階層社会そのものにあるはずです。だからこそあなたはスルドブリガを終わらせようと思ったのではないですか？
そうだ。そうすることでしか私が死なせた人々に償うことはできない。
償うことなどできません。できないんですよ、ティオハリム。辛いことですが、死んだ人は死んだままです。何もできません。受け取ることも許すことも。
罪を忘れろというのか？
違います。その逆です。決して忘れず、でも生きるんです。死者のためでなく聖者のために。
聖者のために。
そうだな。俺たちはまだ聖者の側にいる。何かできるとしたら、それは同じ生きている奴のためなんだろう。
生きているということはまだ何かできることがあるということです。席を感じるというなら 罰を求めるのではなく、
その原因を除くことが私の務めか。
はい。明日のために生きてください。昨日ではなく。そしてあなた自身もその中で。
努力しよ
でもまずは金量の謎を確かめることが先だよ。
う。シオン、おかげで助かった。改めて礼を言う。
どういたしまして。
フィアリエのこと傷つけずに止められてよかったね。
君
Well,
たちにもいろいろ助けられた。感謝する。
よせよ、仲間だろ。先に進もうぜ。
he did give her a swift punch to the gut.
フィアリエはやっぱり操られていたのかしら。
操られるって誰にだ？赤い女にか？
誰にせよこの一連の裏にいるやつだ。
どうあれフィアリエの恨み自体は彼女のものだ。
やり方が汚いよ。こっちが手を出しにくい相手を選んだってことでしょ。
だがこれでレネギスのどこかに我々を敵視している存在がいることは間違いない。ええ、私たちに合わせて仕掛けてきたのだから。
人の心につけ入る真似をするようなやつ必ず見つけ出して
I really hope we're not going to be going one by one with like if the Red Woman's goal is to spiritually break all these characters, well, emotionally break, like what if we end up having to deal with like characters one by one that are very important to these people in front of us? That would make things very difficult. I hope that's not the case, but we'll see. Yep, next room.
What? どうしたリメル？ひょっとしてまた？
Well, don't fall for it again this time. We almost got killed last time.
ダナの精霊力の意志
Up, here we go again. Memories! Animated scene? Possibly? It is. Oh wait, no, I was wrong.
何？すごい量の精霊力がどこから？しかも何か意志のような。
The thorns. He was consumed by darkness?
今のが奨励の儀だが、それ以上にあれは
何もかもなくなるような感覚。なんだよ、 何なんだよあれは。
破滅よ。間違いないわ。茨が見せるのと同じ。私たち全てを飲み込む暗闇。何もない空虚。言葉では到底言い尽くせない。だが確かにあれは破滅だった。
あれが破滅。あんなものをシオンはずっと見続けてきたのか。
ねえ、今のってネウィリの記憶だったんじゃないかな。
ああ、ネビリの心の声が聞こえたみたいだった。少なくとも俺のじゃない。
あの流れ込んできた力、シオンの茨と同じ感じがした。あれが破滅を見せたんだとしたら、
茨の正体はあの精霊力。
That would make sense.
だとすれば、やはり300年前の出来事とシオンの茨には関係があったということか。いや、それどころか確信に関わることかもしれん。
でもあれは、あの精霊力は一体。
茨と同じなら闇の精霊力ってことだよね。それってつまりレナの力ってこと？
そういうことになる。闇の属性はレナ固有だ。
精霊力が集まると意志を持つという話があったな。それじゃあの破滅はレナの精霊力が望んでいるということなのか。なぜだ？
Still more questions.
わからないよ。意志と言ってもすごく漠然としている感じだったし、ダナの意志みたいに。
そういえばダナの意志も精霊力だったよな。それがさっきから俺たちに幻を見せている。そんなのに深入りして俺たち大丈夫なのか？
ダナの意志は破滅なんて望んでないよ。
わからないだろそんなこと。
よさないか二人とも。憶測で言い争ってもいいことはない。進みましょう。ダナの意志がなぜ300年前の記憶を見せてくれるかはわからないけど、それが真相につながるなら私は知りたい。
俺もだ。これがネビリの記憶なら俺が知らないこともわかるかもしれない。戦い続けるためにも俺はそれを乗り越えないといけない。
変なこと言って悪かった。行こうぜ。
ようやく茨の正体に近づいたようだな。
はい。300年前の儀式がその原因らしいということもです。
だが茨を解く方法はまだだ。この先で見つかるといいが。
I have a skit I want to watch. Can we?
いよいよだ。ここに茨の真相、そして俺の過去があるかもしれない。それと向き合う覚悟。今の俺は
Okay.
万全の体制で臨みたい。
So, is this like the final dungeon or what?
あの過去の幻、私たちに関わりがあることばかり。ダナの意志の仕業かもしれないという話だったが、どうなのだろうな。
俺たちに何かを伝えようとしているのか。
そういやさ、死んだはずのやつを見たとかこと使ったとか、そういう話って結構聞くよな。
幽霊の類と一緒にするのはどうかと思うぞロー。
いや案外的を射ているかもしれん。人の思いや行いがさながら足跡のごとくその場所に刻まれるとしたら、そして関わりあるものはとりわけ感応しやすいとしたら、
それが私たちの見た幻の正体。
ただの想像だ。ダナの意志の仕業かもしれないし、王や巫女の力が作用している可能性だってある。
よくわからねえけど、精霊力がたくさんある場所ならあんな風に昔の出来事を見られるってことか。
そんなにたくさんの精霊力が自然に集まることなんてそうないと思うけど。
いずれにせよ300年も消えずに残っていたのだ。相当強い思いだったに相違あるまい。
強い思いか。
This is all getting pretty heavy. I'm assuming when it says the only way to go is forward means we won't be able to come back. I don't know if there's really anything else I need to do, so, I mean, may as well go forward, right?
いよいよだ。それと向き合う覚悟。
The only way is forward.
シオンを救い、ダナを救う。とっくに決めたことだ。
Oh, it didn't even matter even if I said yes. Wait. I can still go back. What was the point of saying the only way is forward?
ちょっと待ってくれ。
どうしたの？
そこの部屋を調べたい。ちょっと気になるんだ。
前に来たことがあったんだったわね。わかったわ。
This is where they experimented on those people.
何かの研究施設のようだけど。
禁猟にか。もはやいちいち驚く気にもなれんな。
誰もいないようですね。
調べてみよう。何か得られる情報があるかもしれない。
Okay, I mean, may as well, right?
レネギスに暮らす者なら一度は夢見る禁猟。よもやこんな形で訪れることになるとはな。
スルドすら入ることが許されない場所なのですね。
でもいくら大事な場所だからって王以外誰も入れないなんて変だよね。
そうだな。部屋一つならまだしも、この規模ともなると手入れだって大変なはずだ。王が何者にせよ一人で管理するには広すぎる。
そういうことが話されることはなかったの？
あまり記憶にないわね。そもそも王も禁猟も軽々しく話題にするようなものではなかったから。
王の権威と一体になった特別な場所。選ばれた人々のさらにその頂点に立つ者のための場所。我々はずっとそう信じてきた。いや、信じ込まされてきた。その裏でこれだけのものを維持してきた目的。いよいよもって確かめずにはおくまい。
Yeah, I'm starting to think this isn't the final dungeon. I don't know, it still feels way too soon. I could be wrong, though. There's just so many unanswered questions, plus Alphen still hasn't changed clothes.
私にも扱いそうだ。
わかるか？
これは実験の記録らしい。かなり古い時代から蓄積されているようだな。レナと属性組成の異なるダナの精霊力を変換及び制御するための機構の構築。その要となるダナ系人類の素体を用いた闘魚中枢の開発。識別名王。
おう。
他にもある。精霊力の安定的凝縮のための力場結晶の研究。これはコアのことらしい。
Okay.
この分では探せば巫女やスルドの研究記録も見つかりそうだな。
スルドもですか？
スルドの紋章は明らかに王や巫女のそれと同じ系統のものだ。そのスルドも一般のレナ人から選抜されることを考えると、全てのレナ人が何らかの処置を受けている可能性すらある。
他に王のことで何かわかるか？
さっきのは見出しだ。全てを読むには膨大すぎるし、専門的すぎて。いや、待て。
何か見つけたのか？
王の実験体の一覧。名簿だ。どうするね。
頼む。
List of
膨
names.
大な数。その全てに失敗とある。成功例はあった。これだ。調整隊12735、母集団なし、特殊調整系、世代なし、個体名アルフェン。
俺はここで作り変えられたのか？
アルフェン。
大丈夫だ。他に成功例は？
There's gotta be one
調
more.
整隊10105号、母集団なし、特殊調整系、世代なし、個体名ボルラー。
ボルラーンもここで。
やっぱりあいつも誰かに王にされたってことかよ。
あの男が最後だ。300年の間、記録上王となったのは君とボルラーンのたった2人だけらしい。
Okay, but what made both of them special?
今までのスルドブリガの勝者は誰も王になれなかったということになります。
王になった者はレナへ帰還し、そこからレナとレネギスを統治する。次の王が現れたらその地位を退き、そのままレナで余生を過ごす。そう言われてきた。だが記録通りなら王は2人だけだ。それもスルドブリガとは無関係にだ。
So what happens to the winners then?
レナに王は存在しようがない。スルドブリガもその本当の目的は別にあったのだろう。統治者を選ぶための試練などではなく。
そうは言っても300年間誰かが実際に支配してきたはずだろ。それが王でないなら一体誰なんだ？
俺を王に変え、スルドブリガを始めた。そして300年間、レナに王がいると嘘をつき続けた奴がどこかにいるんだ。それが本当の黒幕か。
あの赤い女。
考えられるわね。もっとも赤い女自身が黒幕なのかはわからない。レナ本国にさらにその主人がいる可能性だってあるわ。
いずれにせよ無関係でないことだけは間違いあるまい。
他には何か手がかりになりそうな情報はないの？
どうやらここにあるのは実験にまつわる記録ばかりのようだ。我々の知りたい誰が何のためにといった情報はなさそうだな。とはいえここにはまだ目を通していない膨大な資料がある。全ては無理でも気になるならもう少し調べてみるといい。
わかった。
I mean, may as well, right?
アルフェンはここで王となった。そしてボルラーンも。それが意味するのは。
なあ、 周りの端末も動き出したみたいだぜ。
そっちからも何か情報が得られるかもしれないな。
Did they really have to cut him off though?
二人の王、300年間にただ二
Oh,
人。
hi, Hoodle.
その成功率の低さも気になるが、300年間そこにこだわり続けた理由は何だ。他に方法がなかったのか。それとも
ティオハリム、
失敬した。
アルフェ。
少し驚いただけだ。自分がどういう存在なのかはもう分かってる。ただ誰だか分からない奴相手にだいぶ頭にきてる。そいつに顔を与えて憎みそうになってるんだ。
なら私たちがつなぎ止めるわ、あなたを。そうよね。
うん。アルフェンがどっか行っちゃわないようにね。
ああ、憎しみに頭乗っ取られたっていいことねえからな。
さまようことがあってもちゃんと帰る場所があることを思い出させてやろう。
私も愚痴くらいは付き合ってもいい。
ありがとうみんな。もう大丈夫だ。
So we have a few questions answered, but still a million others. Each crown to contest, 5 of the best qualified members of the Renan populace are chosen to act as lords, vying to serve as the next sovereign. During their tenure, they are granted level 3 authority as well as one of the 5 elemental realms to administer, and its corresponding master core. They're also assigned an ID crest indicating their designated element. The selection process is based on astral artistry and physical and mental aptitude. Other variables such as age have no bearing whatsoever. So, if there was like a 5-year-old that had amazing, astral artistry and physical mental aptitude, you could have a 5-year-old ruling. I don't know. Because only the strongest go on to become lords, the position itself does not inherently make an individual any stronger. It should be noted, however, that lords are not the only individuals capable of drawing out a Master Core's powers. All Renans must take part in the selection process, and acceptance of the position is mandatory. It is not allowed for those deemed suitable to decline. Furthermore, in the event that an acting lord is incapacitated and can no longer serve in their position, a replacement must be quickly prepared. The following is a report on the second successful case of the sovereign test test subject experimentation. Okay, Volron. Although subject possesses high latent potential, it exhibits significant mental instability along with a strong distaste for following orders. Sounds like him. As such, the risks it poses surpass even those of the last successful subject. Itself a failure and is therefore under consideration for disposal. Addendum. This is the first successful case in 300 years. Previously mentioned risk factors are now mitigated due to established control protocols. Subject is to be evaluated under the assumption that Plan 2 will proceed and will be dispatched to Donna under the guise of serving as a lord. Okay, but what's the plan? Why are you making sovereigns? What is the role of a sovereign? Master cores are instruments of power containing astral energy that belong to one of the 6 elements. 5 of these master cores, those with earth, water, fire, wind, and light, are loaned to the Renan lords at the time of the crown contest. Only the Dark Master Core is maintained inside the Forbidden Zone until the Renus Alma is ready to be reformed. Its existence is kept top secret. Wait, so... But it got formed with only the 5 that we had down on Donna. So does that mean when you put the Renus Alma that we made on Donna with the Dark Master Core, it changes to something else again? Underneath the Master Core's spherical outer layer is a force field crystal used for the purpose of astral energy containment and stabilization. Inside the force field, astral energy is stored in a dormant state. For the duration of their tenure, each lord competes in the crown contest to amass their allotted type of astral energy. In the event of an emergency, each lord may be allowed to withdraw from their respective stock of astral energy as necessary. However, the extent allowed is determined based on their own individual strength. Addendum 1. Design flaws have been discovered in how the Renus Alma materializes. Be advised that the Master Cores may resonate with other Master Cores located in close proximity and become unstable. Addendum 2. Due to successful regeneration of the Renus Alma, Master Cores will cease to be deployed and the Crown Contest will be permanently halted. Okay. Spirit Cores. Spirit Cores are end terminals used for collection of astral energy. When embedded in a biological subject, it establishes connections through its body. These connections are used to amass astral energy generated from physical activity, which is then emitted from the host body itself. Because this emitted energy is prone to diffuse, the host must be placed within range of a spirit vessel for the energy to be collected. This means that Donans must be employed to harvest the astral energy for the purpose of the Crown Contest. Given the difficulty in producing them, it is advised that spirit cores be retrieved from host bodies and reused upon their death. Okay. Spirit cores can also be embedded in Zeugles to control them via astral arts. Oh, so that's how they control them. Addendum. Increased physical load on a host body tends to produce increased astral energy emissions. Final confirmation of ideal workload to impose on host bodies without inducing death for maximum astral energy yields is still pending. Okay. The Sovereign acts as Lenegis' central control device for the spirit channeling ceremony. Each one is granted level 2 authority and ID crest. A Donan subject serves as the base of its creation. In theory, ideal candidates possess equal affinity for every astral element. However, such aptitude is statistically rare to uncover within real-world conditions. As a result, most subjects die during the adjustment period, and stability is not guaranteed for those who survive it. This instability, coupled with the Sovereign's powers of astral manipulation, pose a high risk to the security of Lenegis if left unchecked. As such, stabilization measures must be put in place via the support mechanism when utilizing the Sovereign in the spirit channeling ceremony. Addendum 1. No effective alternate methods to perform the ceremony have been found. Trials on Donan subjects are authorized to continue. Addendum 2. Unit 2 adjustments are a success. Subsequent adjustments are to be put on hold while extended observation takes place. That still doesn't really tell me what the role of the Sovereign is, though. It just tells me that the Sovereign is used for the ceremony. Okay. Same thing, the main act says the Sovereign support mechanism for spirit channeling. They say mechanism as if they're like parts of a machine. Each one is granted like, a Renan subject serves its functions. Wait. So that implies that the Sovereign can only be Donan. Unless I'm totally misunderstanding this, that's what this is implying. So does that mean that, what's-his-face was Donan? Volron? So he was Donan, but acting under the guise of being a Renan Lord. But he was able to use the water, core. I'm so confused. Okay. A Renan subject service function providing the Sovereign with supplemental dark astral energy, or dark astral it lacks in tandem with the Renus Alma. During the ceremony is partly responsible for astral energy conversion, as well as maintaining stability, over the Sovereign's own powers. Additionally, the degree of intimacy between it and the Sovereign has been observed to positively impact the level of stability of both subjects. So the closer they are, the better it'll work. Oh! So what if the whole purpose, they knew that Alpha and Gion would go on this journey together, and this is all just a trap to get us closer, and then use us for whatever this ceremony is going to be. Because of this, trial activations of the Sovereign without the maiden the maiden present are expressly forbidden. Furthermore, neither the Sovereign nor the Maiden are to be informed about the details of the Spirit Channeling Plan. Addendum 1. Mental instability in the Maiden has been deemed the cause of the past Sovereign's rampancy. So that implies... countermeasures must be considered. So, the reason Alphen went mad was because of what Naori's, state of mind was. Addendum 2. In line with the plan adjustments, the current subject will have its maiden registration revoked and be returned to its original household. There's so much information here. Lenegis detachable harvester, and then... Okay, this is gonna tell us... We're going to read these last few points and then we'll call it good here, because this is a lot to read, but I feel like all of this is important information for the questions we're seeking. A large-scale astral energy converter that primarily converts the elemental composition of Donna's astral energy and transmits it to Rena. Activation and control of astral energy conversion is achieved by placing the Sovereign, Maiden, and Rena's Alma within the central core of Lenegis. It is... comprised of classified and essential personal residence zones around a large conduit, along with defense layers surrounding them. The outer layer is deployed upon activation, unlocking... I don't know why all this reading is making me tired. It's all interesting information. The central conduit, while simultaneously functioning as the stabilization mechanism. Due to its design, deployment of the outer layer is expected to cause damage to residential zones, of course. However, because that only takes place during the final stage of the spirit channeling ceremony, no contingency plan to address said damage is needed. Until that phase, Lenegis serves as a central base of operations for the management and execution of the crown contest on Donna. Warning, any personnel with level 3 authority or lower is strictly forbidden from the classified zone. Any violators will be immediately executed. A massive... Oh, so this is what they sent down to Earth. A massive spirit vessel placed on Donna for the spirit channeling ceremony. It serves as a tip of Lenegis' conduit, from which it separates. Upon landing in Donna waters, it extends 2 sets of conducting pathways. The vertical pathways connect to the center of Donna. Meanwhile, the horizontal pathway proceeds to envelop the entire surface of Donna. Once activated, it links to the biological spirit vessels placed in each realm, efficiently harvesting the planet's astral energy en masse. The accumulated energy is then transmitted to Rena via Lenegis. Because construction and adjustment take place in the Forbidden Zone's regular area, Lenegis' outer layer must be deployed prior to launch. Intended to function semi-autonomously, only maintenance personnel are expected to manually interface with it when necessary. No other personnel is required for it to function. Addendum 1. Detachable Harvester 1 was lost on Donna after exploding due to rampancy exhibited by the Sovereign. Oh, okay. So Alpha destroyed it. Detachable Harvester's 2 landing point will remain the same as the previous model. This is due to the explosion of the previous model, which altered the planetary topography, enabling easier connection to the center of Donna. Okay. Alright, now we just have Brainwashing Report and Sedative Mask. A device covering the wearer's whole face that restricts their mental activity. It was developed for the purpose of pacifying prisoners. Medical applications are also recognized, particularly as a means preventing patients from sustaining mental trauma. However, doing so is not recommended as prolonged use of a device carries the risk of inducing a number of adverse side effects. Addendum. Due to the loss of production facilities incurred from the partial destruction of Lenegus, additional devices will no longer be manufactured. So that's the mask that Alpha was wearing. Brainwashing Report. After receiving reports of a robust new form of rule emerging in Donna's water realm, a study was commissioned to investigate this matter in depth. The system is unique in that it elevates only the Lord as the supreme authority while relegating both Donna and Renan alike to enslavement. So they're talking about what Volron did. Test subject number 10105 serves as the realm's current lord and has achieved this without the use of any special powers, drugs, or special devices. Rather, it has been done so by sheer governance. Given this method's effectiveness in population control, monitoring of the situation will continue. Addendum 1. Collapse of cognitive facilities via extreme mental repression rooted in violence and fear has proven to be the key in this style of rule. Once a subject loses its autonomy, they become desensitized to fear and subsequently cease to prioritize even their own personal safety. Though such a state is ill-suited for commanding officers, it remains an effective way to cultivate disposable infantry and slaves for manual labor. Lovely. Addendum 2. Soldiers in Lenegus who have undergone this treatment will be asked to secure classified sectors as trial. The results will be monitored. Okay. I think that's all the information we're going to get out of this, and that was a lot of reading. We are going to cut things, but we'll cut it like right at the door. You know what? We'll actually cut things here. I think this is a good stopping point. So next time we'll see what's in these two rooms up here, and then we'll head through to the actual, because we're not in the Forbidden Zone yet. We have to see what's actually oh, I guess this is technically the Forbidden Zone, but we haven't seen past this. This was Alphen's room, I remember, and this was another, like, you know, monitoring facility, so we'll see what happens. But that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.